Giant Loppy, who crawled through a mile of shit and came out dirtier on the other side. Except he didn't. He's been sat all night, like literally all of the real world night, in prison, waiting to be released. But I may have got it a little too close. I heard a jingle jangle of keys and then immediately saved and quit out, so I think we're about to spawn straight in and be released from prison, imagine. Timmy Elkirion, Sabbath, Kelly, Jay Gamer, Scotty, Mina Mindray, welcome to the stream everybody. So, after 3 full hours, Sabbath, if this might answer your question, after 3 full hours yesterday of sitting in jail, rotting, playing Monster Marbles while waiting for it to crawl away, Giant is about to be released from prison and we can get on with our lives. I was hoping for some more Monster Marbles. No Jailhouse Rock theme. You say it was manslaughter, not murder, Kelly. If you know the answer to this, please don't answer it. Please. If I served prison time for killing cousin, right, even though it was manslaughter, not murder, which is fair, it was an accident, but I was reading chat while I was driving. What if cousin just doesn't exist in the save anymore? We're going to have to go looking for him, right? Is it a bad thing? Who knows? It was 5 days, Sabbath, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if he's going to be there or not. Again, nobody actually answer that, please. Or don't even hint or joke or nod or wink. Interesting question, though, right? I could go and see Timmy, you're right. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. Either way, good morning / good afternoon. I'm going to have to remember how to play it after a long stint in prison. Yesterday, I don't know about you, but that was one of the most grueling streams I've ever done. Getting imprisoned immediately and still seeing the 3 hours out was ridiculous, even for us. It did look like Santa was dead and he came back. That's fair. Wait, my fucking alerts have gone off. Are alerts on? Hello? Yeah. So I suppose the first thing we do is find out what release looks like. I don't know if it releases me back at home. That would be preferable. It might release me on the main road somewhere. We might actually find out where the prison is. I could swear I could hear the bus yesterday. I suppose we just find out. And that is if the key clanking sound that I heard was the release. I don't know. Are we ready? It's time. Welcome to the stream. Let's see if we get the happy... Not the happy ending to today's stream, the happy beginning. The cousin can give you a lift home, Scotty, if you recall. Even though the last time I tried it, he drove me into a tree and killed me. I don't know what to expect from this game. I have been babysitting this save all last night until we played some Fall Guys. And it was driving me mad trying to concentrate on other things while the fly. But watch this. Welcome to the prison cell. Look how close I was to saving it. I don't know what this is, by the way. I heard a clinking keys. Bad guy achievement. You've done your time. I'm free. So really, I was just getting even, exactly. Yeah, they dumped me at the bus stop, but I've got no vehicles here. I got arrested at the house. Am I going to have to take the bus home and go for a long walk? At least my fatigue's low. Do you know, the irony of this is, one way that I could get home before was cousin. Shit truck. Kelly, you're right. Yeah. Thank God I didn't take that home. I am free only to get hit by the bus. What time is it? So it's Thursday. At what? Is that 9 p.m? No, it's 7 a.m. 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Okay, things are all right. I think we'll see fucking Bimimi on his way to work shortly. Yeah, I do. I've got the shit truck, don't I? I'm free. The car registration place. That's what I was going to do, right? I was going to go and get the car registered. Okay, that fly's driving me insane. I just want to get home and get a shower. Yeah, I've got the shit truck, which means I can sleep there too. Beautiful. Now, everybody, what did we learn? What did we learn? We're supposed to have been rehabilitated in there and come out not ready to make the same mistakes. We learned that we need a shower. Yes. That's definitely true. Last time I tried to babysit a jail sentence, I got 4 and ended up dead. Oh, you forgot and ended up dead. Shit. What we've learned is to text and drive more carefully. Don't read chat on the main road. And leave cousin's body in the car. Very important. Cats, welcome to the stream. The shit truck does just delay it, though, unless you want to risk a minute. No, because the shit truck, I can just take it home, right? But yeah, then how do I get back? I suppose I'll just have to keep the shit truck at home. Which is fine, we've done worse. Cats, good afternoon. Rooster, welcome to the stream as well. Here we go again, jail-free, as I say. Just, yeah. So I saved it. I was sat babysitting it earlier, running the time, and I woke up on the morning of the 0 day, so 0 days in jail left, and I woke up and got ready to just AFK it and keep listening out for food deliveries and stuff, and I heard the jingle jangle of keys, so I ran and saved really quick. So I spawned in today. Oh, shit truck. I'm so happy to see you. Right, let's let this shit work itself out. So it was ready to spring me the second I logged in. And as you can tell by the fact I just got that achievement, that was the first time that's happened. The never-ending musical chair-esque cycling of vehicles. I know, it's annoying, isn't it? If only there was a bus that went from the house to the shop, but then that wouldn't be very My Summer Car-y, would it? Fuck this thing, honestly. That beeping will go off when the... Give me a second. I'm just struggling. Okay, let's put it in the low box. I've just got out of prison. Can I just have a bit of... It's a beautiful thing. Satan, welcome to the stream. I see we're breaking things early today. Yeah, it's nice. So, I spawned in Satan and immediately heard the jingle jangle of keys and somebody came to release me. Right, so that needs to get to about 9 o'clock and then we'll be good. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Cheeky, I'm out, look. I'm a free man. Also, good afternoon, Dark. Ooh, things are going well today. You love to see it. Cheeky, I appreciate the raid. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What was it? Crew again today, I think, Cheeky? Hopefully that went well. Everybody follow Cheeky if you haven't already. Oh, the noise is finished. Did it go well? I've not even driven this yet, have I, on this playthrough? This is my only way home. You could take that home, then take the van to drop the bike off at the bus stop, then take the shit truck back to town, then take the bus to the bike, and then home. It's just a long bike journey that I'm scared of. I've taken to only daring to drive the mini bike to the bus stop, but yeah, that would do it. But then again, having the shit truck at home isn't the worst thing in the world, is 8 hours, 30 minutes accidentally. Fuck that game. I'll just do this one more thing. They're the best games though, right? Alright, it's fair to say it's warmed up. Let's sit a bit further back in the seat. Let's get comfy. Belt on. Gorilla radio. Ready? Hang on. Yeah, I suppose it is. I mean, this is proof of it, right? That it's good to have the shit truck in town for emergencies. Right, let's go. Thank you, Cheeky, for the raid. Good afternoon. Ah, this is my truck, Satan. I love you now. I got the keys from dearest uncle. Do I risk the main road or do I go on the side road? I mean, if I was feeling really efficient, I'd take this road and then do a shit truck while I'm a shit suck while I'm out.
Won the rally for the 34th time since
I
the
don't.
Romney family has moved to the valley. What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time? He says it's all the precise gear shifting and not dying. That is, once again, not dying.
I like how Cheeky raids and then first thing everybody hears is a radio message about it. Brilliant. It's almost like Southend planned that.
Cheeky Doodle.
Cheeky a little bit. Alright, yeah. Let's take this back. And then maybe take the... Yeah, because I need to know if Cousin actually exists. Imagine if I just clatter into him again. If that happens, I'm giving up. If I end up going straight back to prison, fuck this game. I'm scared of that now. I wasn't scared of that during the first 300 hours of playing this game, but now all of a sudden, that's my major concern. I'm staying in third. I want to get the car registered today. I want to just go with success. Get back to Giant Wright's winning ways. Okay, I think we can afford fourth. Cat's made a suggestion yesterday. If we wanted to really avoid killing Cousin, the only way we'd do it is to just drive extremely carefully, never read chat, and not have the radio off so we can hear him coming. But that seems a bit extreme to me. Okay, the only thing about driving this here is it's a bit wide. I really don't want to scale it off the road. But back road, the major danger on the back road is Cousin. And in theory, Cousin's dead. Because unlike Santa, I actually got a piece of paper that said the words manslaughter on it. This is your favourite thing to drive. It's just a bit tight, isn't it, on these back roads? That's the only issue with it. Could do to be these roads could do to be slightly wider. I swear these roads used to be more treacherous. I used to be terrified of driving on these back roads. Like way back in the day playing this. He's there! How am I going to serve 5 days for manslaughter for a guy that didn't die? That's my summer car. I give up. All that. And he just fucking walks out and sets off again the next morning. I bet it wasn't the bus I could hear from the jail cell, it was Cousin. Was that the guy who spent days in prison for killing? It was Satan, yeah. Fucking justice. Hey, I wonder if, yeah, maybe I misread it and it was actually attempted manslaughter. Was it attempted? It might have been, yeah. Hey, yeah, false imprisonment. Maybe I can sue the local government for a gross mistrial and end up richer than Sothan. I'll buy my own apartment in town. Hey! No, wait. I wonder if... Let's not fuck up on Martin Bridge. I wonder if the whole Sothan thing is hinting that I can actually buy a property myself in the middle of town. Well, let's not kill Mazak. Imagine. That would be a lot easier if I was living there. Right, Mazak, what are you doing? I am terrified of running you over, so please don't turn around and walk straight across the... The worst bit is I have to start driving this thing in low gears. Do I do a shit suck while I'm here? No. Eventually I'll take this thing all the way back. With the... Yeah, I think we're going to have to do, as you suggested, Kelly, with the mini bike. Because having the shit truck means I've got both a means of transport and a bed in town. Why are you staying in low gears? The most comfortable way I've found of driving it, obviously I don't need to know of any other, is cycling it through low gears. I'm in the high box now, for example, look. But I cycle it through the lower gears to get started. That's the wrong button. There we go. Santa, welcome to the stream.
He will never understand why manslaughter is illegal. Men should be able to law at whatever they want.
Absolutely screwed by Ronya there. Say thank you for the bit. Say it first. Santa, thank you for the bit. Welcome to the stream. I'm out of prison, Santa, imagine. Didn't get in trouble for killing you, did I? Then again, I didn't kill you, I just stole your girlfriend. That's not really a prisonable offence, is it? Please no train. The awful irony of getting killed on prison release day. Razor was saying, by the way, because of this, I don't know if you've ever seen that there's... You can see the gears at the bottom, look. Razor started playing this game. And he didn't even realise that it had, despite watching lots of this game, he didn't even realise it had a manual gearbox in it. And he was driving everywhere in first gear, trying to work out how to shift up, because he didn't even notice because I covered the gear thing. Imagine getting your car built for the first time ever, then revving the bollocks off it in first gear and blowing it onto setting fire to it. Anything that causes Razor extra pain, I'm fine with. Shall I suck this guy's poo while I'm here? Imagine a wheel and shifter making... Yeah, Cheeky Drive plays this game with a wheel. And he speaks very highly of it. Not very highly, because it's a strange game to speak that highly of, but he says it's good. I'd imagine it's more preferable. Look at that. That's advanced knowledge of my summer car bullshit. Hello, friend. I've stopped actually doing this guy's poo sucking recently. I already stink anyway, so I might as well. Because it's just too out of the way. Oh, bollocks, that's far away. What gear are you in? Gear? Shorts and t-shirt, why'd you ask? Okay, let's turn the hydraulic pump off. Get a bit closer. Watch me fucking starve to death. I'm really close to home though, so we're alright. Need to start saving for that girly friend. True and true. Bit of cheap money on the way home, right? Yeah, it's damn fun with a wheel and pedal. It's a bit easier as well in certain situations. I guess the turning's a bit more tactile, right? Because that feels so much better even on the controller. Azzy, welcome to the stream. The bike on the wheel, yeah, I imagine. Oh, I forgot to mention something I discovered last night during my many thousands of hours in prison. You can drink from the toilet. And you don't want to, because he starts retching.
Hey, Nan, can I ask why we tell spoil the game for you to underdump on you as much as he can?
Hey, Nan. Can we replace the word bro online with Nan? I like that. Azzy, good afternoon. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Can somebody explain that joke to Sofa? I have a buddy who plays and he has a pedal cam. Oh, you mean Gonad? Yeah. I've caught your stream a little bit, but I'm always a bit nervous to watch other people's streams until I've finished in case I see something I don't know. Yeah. Good Peoples is ready to stream a few times. I take a shower first, don't want filth-related food poisoning. No. Auto mod, I love you. By the way, I am getting absolutely spammed at the moment with like buy followers and all them websites, but auto mod's just deleting them in front of us. Beautiful work from Twitch. Cousins out there. Oh, not you, mate. Sorry. Oh, I've upset him now. Look what's happened. Gwynblade, good afternoon. He's brilliant, that one, yeah. He's always on it like in the middle of the night, isn't he? For some reason I've still accidentally got notifications on my phone and I keep waking up to him going live at like 11 my time. They hit you yesterday as well? Yeah, it must be, but Automod's just amazing at it. What, one of the voice actors for the game streams? Yeah, cheeky.
The septic well was full, so he pissed himself.
I suppose. I've taken so long getting here, he's had to resort to... I mean, this seems like a nice life. Can you imagine just staring at the woods on a nice calm Thursday afternoon, having a beer and a smoke? It sounds alright, that. Kind of funny how you haven't gotten those spam messages in a while. Then they update you. That's what's worrying me. Not worrying me, but confusing me, Kelly, yeah. It's been a very long time since they were in these numbers, but the auto mod just went bang and started chopping them on the same day, it feels like. Is that not deep enough in? Tell me it is. Yeah, I think we're good. Come on, mate, I need to get home. God, that's the most villainous voice. Rooster, thank you for the bit. Santa, thank you for the bit. Lovely. There we go. Right, we're up to 4K now. That's not too bad. We got the. Did I get the wheels from Alcarion? I did, didn't I? We've got all them upgrades. I think I just need to go to town and get it registered, but am I brave enough to drive it right now? I spent so long in prison I can't even remember what my name is, let alone what state the car's in. I think it's ready to go. This is a fucking weird game. This more than any other game do I stop sometimes and think, why are we all doing this? Like... It's not like they're sitting in prison or some of them more exciting moments, but it's like I'm just nipping to the shop to pick up a postal order. Yet, for some reason, we're all sat doing it as a group. It might fundamentally break the idea of Twitch if you think about it too. He's alive, Timmy. He's completely alive. I have no idea how that works. I went to prison for manslaughter on that nerd. Alright, good. Bit of money on the way home. You seen someone fall in the septic tank once? Did he look like me? Was you around in the 20... You must have been, Timmy, yeah. During the 2019 playthrough when I fell in it. Of course she was. Awful, awful days. Yeah, for those that are relatively new to this place, when I attempted to play the game in 2019, I got like 50 hours into a playthrough, but I discovered nothing. I mostly just drove to the shop and back, and didn't do much progress on the car. I lost a nearly 50-hour playthrough to falling in a septic tank and dying. I got a little bit too close and I was like, is it empty? Is it empty? And all of a sudden, death music. So for those of you that had drowning in shit on your bingo card for My Summer Car Deaths, congratulations. I dread to think of all the deaths that are in this. There's a few that I've not seen yet, like I can imagine you can piss on the telly, probably. Don't confirm that these are true, but what else is there? I swear there's an electrical death. Like if you're fannying about with the fuse box or something during a lightning storm, I bet you can kill yourself like that. I've still not seen the dirtiness death, but I don't think there is one, given the fact I've been at full dirtiness for about 4 in-game days now. I'm gonna boot up the game and find stupid deaths. Well, that's the thing, actually, Scotty. The reason I think that there's a death regarding the TV is because somebody came in recently and said there's a death speed run of 4 seconds. So that's something in the house, and it's something close to the bedroom, right? What it might be is quickly run to the tap, fire up, have a quick drink, and then piss on something like the fuse box or the phone or whatever. So there must be deaths in the house that I'm not thinking of. I just wish I hadn't come across the killed by best friend one. I think my life would have been better if that wasn't the case. Good. We were in prison by this point yesterday, so I think we're doing fine. I'm just stressed out now that I've got the shit truck at the house. I don't think it's necessarily wise to have this here, but it's going to take a rather sketchy mini-bike trip to get it back to town. I died from simply pulling the parking brake while in the driveway. As I said yesterday, or the day before, Roost, you shouldn't have been going so fast. That's on you for reckless driving. That's what scares me though, like, with the challenge to play this until I beat it, I'm worried that I get... Well, I already had what seems to be a bugged death, but I'm worried that some physics thing just claps out and all of a sudden the screen goes red. Alright, we're home. I made it. I'm out of prison. Oh shit, I just thought electricity bills and stuff. They're probably all overdue. Unfortunately, the physics got buggy. I think I saved and loaded too many times. I've seen that warning, actually. I saw that yesterday for the first time. There's a warning, right, where if you... So obviously I was just waiting and then saving and then waiting and then saving. You get a warning, don't you, that says you have logged out and logged in too many times since opening. The physics are essentially fucked from this point forward. Ready? Ready? Home. Doesn't it make you proud to be... What if my sausages have gone off? The electric bill! Okay, they're not spoiled. Good, okay. I need to go and get the electric back on, don't I? I assume it's off. Yeah, because I've obviously not been here to be keeping up with the bills. Let's go pay the bills. How much poo could a poo truck if a poo truck could truck poo? 10,000 litres. Next question. Oh, I'm trying to play the applause, but my fucking thing's busted. Soundboard, where are you? Stupid stream. It's a load of shit. Yep. What, my answer, or 10,000 litres? Good. So what was our goals? Oh yeah, as Kelly said, we need to save up for the stuff that the girlfriend wants. But I think the most important thing is to get the car registered. Franklin Shelby 2003, welcome to the stream. Let's take 5 minutes to get to the mailbox. Good, right? Good, right? It weeds out the weaker viewers when you pull stunts like this. Also, who's in a rush? It's summer. It's Finland. I've done my jobs for the day. I've just got out of prison. Bask in the pleasant weather. He says as it's raining. Mina, what kind of alert is that? What stunts are you trying to pull here? What sound file are you trying to find? Could have watched 9 TikToks in the time you wasted there. I know, right? Imagine focusing on one thing for 5 minutes. Let me guess it. Playing with permadeath. Yes, if you look at where it says mortal at the top, that means that permadeath is on. Yeah. Wait, I just realised what you're saying, Mina. Hang on. Wait. There you go. Christ. Alright, power's back on. We're good. How far are you into the game? I don't know how to answer that. But I don't know how far I am into the game because I'm playing it for the first time with no spoilers and no hints or help or tips or advice or anything like that. So I could be about to beat it, but I could also be miles away. Good and welcome to the stream. So if you have any hints or tips, I can't have them, alas. Right, in honour of Kitten joining, I'm going to piss on my own house. Feels like the right thing to do. Do you know what I'm worried about regarding this game? I think Finland spends too much money on the cigarettes that they dish out in prison. I was having 2 full packs a day. They're a tenner each now. They're probably more than that, aren't they? How much is 12 cigs now in the UK? Alright, I am free. Piss everywhere, make sure everyone knows this is your playthrough. No, it belongs to the backseaters. Never mind, anyway. Oh, my first shower in 6 days. 15 quid. I feel like we've had this discussion recently, haven't we? 15 quid for 20. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's refreshing. Use some of the beautiful Metza shampoo. Yeah, so I was getting 2 full packs a day in prison. In game, by the way. Not somebody that sat here boasting. And we are home. The shit truck's here, which I'm not too comfortable with. It is 2 PM. The food in the fridge hasn't spoiled, as far as I can tell. And neither is the milk, and that's been in since the start of the playthrough. We might be good to just go. Paid 15 quid for smokes in Leeds and a lighter. The lighter was 2 quid. Oh, I'm going to say. Jesus, you really scared me then. Roughly $8 for 20 smokes where I live in the US. $5 for the cheapies. That's ludicrous because, as we say, in this country, for £15, which is what? 20-something dollars? the price up for tourists. Hello? Yes, Siddle. Yes! Fuck that guy, honestly. Last thing I wanted to hear from. Yeah, there you go. The $22 here in Canada. Christ. 20 to 25, yeah. $10 for Newports when I left Alabama. And now you're paying these prices. Oh, I love your little car. Right. The warning triangle's in the back. What time is it? I just said, didn't I? It's 2 PM. I think it's a bit late to go now. To get the car inspected. We'll do that tomorrow. And then we've got all weekend to just, I suppose, just make some money. What shall I do with my remaining time? How much kilos left? I might have to go for a trip to the dump. Yeah, alright. That's what I'll do with the remainder of today. I'm going to nip to the dump. We're going to pick up some Kilyu supplies. We'll try and make the most of every day. And then tomorrow we're going to go and get it. We're going to go get the car registered. What, £6, Azzy? That's crazy. Our country's clamped down on that stuff, it would appear. $12.50 for 20 decker download, cheapest I've seen and bought in the last year or so. $12.50. That's alright. It's not alright, is it? It's miles from alright, actually. What am I fucking talking about? I think when I stopped smoking, or when I stopped smoking shite like that anyway, I'm still rolling my own for a while after, but once I stopped smoking packet cigs, they were about $4.50 for 20. So then, good morning, my love. Awful. I spent all night in it, but I managed to accidentally save right before the key jingling sound appeared at the door. So when we logged in, we were immediately released. 28 drugs a bed. Yeah. Yeah. So then you can leave until he's done running marbles at the end. Fucking monster. It even spawned a big conversation last night about marbles in Fall Guys. Just how do people keep going on these ridiculous winning streaks? To the point where we can even predict them. So £4.40. That's wild. I suppose Sweden's just... The differences between restrictions tax-wise and stuff, right? Between the two countries. Cousin's alive as well if you're just joining, which is annoying because I just served fucking 4 days, 5 days in prison for killing him. I quit smoking in 2014, they were around $10 then, but we're talking about it at work last week and they're $22. The thing is though, like, I'm sat here now thinking, good. Like, as much as I used to absolutely adore it, it's probably for the best. If you're going to tax anything, tax stuff like that, right? I know there's some old slinks that'll probably die if they cut back, and that's a bit of an issue, but if you can help them until they're no longer in need of them, then you want it on stuff like that, don't you? You want it on junk food, and you want it on cigarettes, and you want it on alcohol, and you want it on that sort of stuff, as opposed to school clothes and stuff. I'm off to Sweden to buy cigs. Get your wriggle on, Scotty. The last bus to Sweden leaves in 10 minutes. Go to the reserve here and get them a lot cheaper. The reserve? What's the reserve, Kelly? You've got a tobacco plant, but just for the looks. A reserve is in a native reserve. Oh, my fucking back. Excuse my ignorance. Fatigue's quite high. Oh, right, that's cool. So there's different... I'm assuming they've got different regulations or laws or... Well, they're not taxed. There you go, I suppose. Must be a big business. We must do well out of that. Oh. Right, drive slow. It would be terribly, terribly awful if I was to go and clatter Cousin to death again immediately after getting released. Now that we know what prison's like in this game, is it fair if the rule is we see the rest of the stream out in prison, like we did yesterday, and then I try my best to get it ready for release the next day? Is that good? Like, we don't... Prison is just the whole rest of that stream's fucked.
Sotan's been helping me with maths. See if you know the answer to one of his questions. If Pusin is driving at 50 miles per hour and Stubble is driving at 35 and the impact of the crash is 14 gramma force, how fast do I swing my axe at Stubble?
No. Can I have a mod ban Santa for me, please? Hello? Mods? Anybody? Hello? Tobacco plants get pretty flowers, not sure if it survives the winter. Is it indoor? 15 mile per hour given that the axe is £25. That would have been quite something. Imagine if I stole Sothan's money, got put in prison, went to sleep, and he was stood there inside a locked fucking jail cell. You bastard, you've taken my money. Or he breaks the door in like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I can never remember that character's name. Does Santa have the million channel points required? True, actually. He probably does. Santa does quite well in bets. He once took 250,000 off Scotty alone. And then immediately blew it all on highlighted messages just to rub it in his face. I can't remember if I told this one, but just in case, what is propaganda when a British person takes a good look at something? That probably lands better on American shows, so... Scotty Ronnie's better than ever. I should actually take a picture of that plant, or at least bring it on stream tomorrow or something. He is thriving now. 2 new growth spurts this year. I think he's benefiting from having more sunlight and less Doomhaus exposure. I don't get it, Seth, and I've tried it in Scottish, Northern Irish and Welsh accent and it just doesn't work. Sorry, Gwynblade, I'll be sure to use silly colloquialisms and blame you when they don't translate properly. Why the hell would we be inclusive with our jokes, so then? Do you want us to just all homogenise our language? In America land we say gander when you look at something, take a gander at this. Yes, we do here as well, Rooster. I was just winding Sothan up, it's fine. Yeah, you big fucking bomb. Do you know, quick look? That was stuck in my throat a second there, as if I was saying something really over the line. Little bomb Pete, yeah. No, you good, Rooster, but fuck you. For the record, bomb Pete was a word that I invented as a child because I kept getting in trouble for swearing, so I made my own up. And I'd go around and I'd call people a bomb Pete with venom. To the point where our parents had to kind of take stock of what a swear word actually is and then realise that, yeah, It's not the word, is it? It's the context. I was big into subverting language norms at age 5. Santa's doing it at age 30. Right, let's go pick up these bottles. And then tomorrow the car gets registered, as in-game tomorrow. Kind of like I would say Cheez-Its rather than Jesus because I didn't want to get in trouble. Then I would pronounce them exactly the same and thought I was being clever. And still get in trouble. Awful children. Luckily, kids grow up far too fast nowadays and get all warped by the internet, so they don't have to worry about being a child. I was made aware at work today that one of our furnaces was leaking. Can I even get across the... I'm going across the grass. Brace! We're good. Made aware at work today that one of our furnaces was leaking, so I was breathing in a considerably high amount of carbon monoxide. You'll be fine. Lawsuit incoming. I think Sothan's been doing the same. It would explain his torrid personality. I also thought that flipping the bird at someone involved pointing your middle finger directly at them, which led to some very underwhelming intimidation techniques. Sothan, be violent better. I feel a tinge out of it, but I'll be okay. You don't need them brain cells. Banger. Got a Switch last night when Towns got home. We delivered it and set it up before it was delivered and set up before lunch. We've got a Switch. This guy. Can't play Sea of Thieves on that. Made it successfully to the dump. Right, let's pick these up. I might even have a chance to get a delivery to Southend today, because we're on car registration and girlfriend mode already. Hope you don't end up in a rotisserie. Red Rooster. That'd make a damn good rotisserie. Nah, too many feathers for me. Let me know if there's any games you want to play sometime. Now I'm going to get stoned, watch this shit, and lose my entire life in Breath of the Wild. What do you mean? I think she means play games. Southand's back up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and if he starts talking about Animal Crossing, just run. Dodo codes. Luckily that whole discussion was before the abuse started, Gwynblin. Why am I not just... He realises at the end. Good work, Stublet, as always. I've already been abused once for not doing things fast enough in this game. Let's go! New Pokemon DLC came out yesterday as well. What's the current generation called? Don't say Zoomers. I do remember that I upset someone because it turns out the way that you plant flowers is not by burying the entire thing underground. I remember that. There was one golf where we couldn't get a word in edgeways because it was just Sothan narrating the Animal Crossing game he was doing in his lap that we couldn't see. I remember that Sothan ruining our golf. Yeah, but what's it called? What are the games called is what I was asking to. Games are 60 quid, Scotty. Hold your horses. Is there no sales or anything? There's surely sales. I know Nintendo's a bit different when it comes to this stuff. If you're not min-maxing the fun out of everything, how can you know you're having fun at all, yeah? I've not found an optimised route on this game yet. And when I say found it, I don't mean by playing, I mean by just Googling. Violet and Scarlet, I see. That's what Gwynblade calls his testicles. He really didn't like that burlesque phase he went through. It was for a good 30 to 45 minutes of an entire 6-hour evening. Still, if we can't exaggerate to abuse you, Sothan, then what the hell are we here for? Song does make me want to talk with a bad English accent and have high tea. High tea or Tai Chi? Apparently Nintendo do sales. Jesus do what Nintendo don't. Get them cheap at CX or whatever it's fucking called. CX? G2A. Something Riga, welcome to the stream. Hey, there's Kitten, look. Yeah. Right, don't kill cousin. Don't know why I've chosen to go this way at that. I just got banned in Ukrainian my summer car for speaking Russian. Okay. Definitely Tai Chi. What games did you get? You can't buy games in this economy, Sothan. She's just got it to look at. Physical copies from an online store. There's one in... Sex. CEX. Is that what that place is? I always thought that was like a cash converters type of thing. It's probably not. Neo, welcome to the stream. I'm free. I'm free. It dumped me at the bus stop. 370 baht. What, for the Switch itself? Or is that for 10 cigs on the way home? There's one in Towns as well. No wonder he's in the fetal position. Yeah. He's about to lay a big egg. Second-hand electronics, I see. That must be where I've got it from. Excellent choice of game. It's just that it just ain't multiplayer, to my knowledge. Wait, did you say there was a game? Oh, Breath of the Wild, I see. Stick a memory card in the Switch and just buy downloads off the Nintendo store. Is it still true with Nintendo, if you lose the console, you lose the games? Like, you can't re-download them. Is that still true, or is that Wii U stuff and I've just not checked up? 31 for the Switch and warranty, and then 31 quid for a Switch? That's disgusting. New Mario game comes out soon. Mario Wonder. Mario could turn into an elephant. I've not heard of that yet. Mario Wonder. Is that the first one since, what, Odyssey? That game's probably 6 years old, is it? Ugh. Oh, 310, I see. So in real time, Neo, if it was 5 days, I think a day is either 90 minutes or 2 hours. So, 7.5 hours or 10.
Anti-wasp car freshener. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
Let me just casually not kill cousin. Cousin, by the way, if you're just joining, still alive. I love that bit where I served 5 days in prison for manslaughtering somebody that's still alive. It was awful, Neo, yeah. Holy cow, you made out like a bandit. The physical carts are expensive, yeah. So they're bound to your account now, okay. So as long as you can log back in, you can get them back. Gotcha. That's the same as anything, right? 31 would be nice, though. I'd get one today. I've got to say, that's cheaper than 2 packets of cigs. Which, of course, Mina smokes 40 of a day. What, you're still alive? There's no benefit at all, exactly. It would have been nice if he wasn't, but no, we've already nearly killed him once today. Oh, it feels good to be free. That was a miserable stream yesterday. I can't believe you all stuck around and carried on watching. I suppose it's the power of monster marbles, but I was stressed. Neo, welcome to the stream. It's the Zelda one, of course, so we paid a bit more for it. Thought it came with the latest game already on it. It was wrong. It should do, yeah, you're right. If you buy the Zelda one. My god, Mina, I'd be unstoppable if consoles were that much. You'd have to have a reinforced TV stand. So what you're telling me is that Cousin doesn't play hardcore? What a bitch. Yeah, exactly. He just ran back to his body and carried on. That 10% durability loss, though, that'll fuck him. His pyjamas are going to be worn out a lot earlier than he thinks. It's second cousin now. The fuck are you doing, soundboard? Imagine that, but with actual comedic timing. Yeah, if you buy a special edition one, it feels like the game should come with it. It does, yeah. That was a thing back when, or am I tripping? Yeah, I mean, you used to buy bundles, right? But I don't think I've ever... I suppose if you was to buy, like, the Halo bundle Xbox, it would come with the game, but that's just because the bundle did more than the Xbox itself. I mean, I have to go into Discord and join a channel and then use the soundboard for the duck thing. So no! Simple as that. None of the social edition, or special edition Switches come with the game, unfortunately. Yeah, shit. And I aren't sitting in Discord for a soundboard. Why every stretch? Oh, I said Hawaii when I was in pain. Could I get this to Southampton before nightfall? What time is it? There's some music off that JPEG. They made a game out of it, Gwynblade, but it was shit. It was for old people, rubbish. It's fine, the newest model has a really pretty skin. So do I, but you've never... Just think tomorrow, if Mindrat decides to play golf for the first time, then we may get Duck Echo. Duck Echo's that drink that people think's posh, but they actually drink it in parks, right? I think I've got that right. I do like the reverberating soundboard, though. Mindrat's first golf. I tell you all the time, your skin is pasty and beautiful. Why, thank you, kid. This lightened in my complexion, or my pale skin, or it made it look like I had pale skin, as it was. But now I've got this new white bulb in here instead of a yellow one. I look even paler. Look at that. Yeah. Pale skin needs love too. I actually don't have pale skin. That's the problem. I'm one of them people that tans amazingly well in 10 minutes of exposure. If you go back and look on the streams in the old room, I was
so you're
orange.
not in jail anymore, but I'm still here, so I'm basically in jail. How is this fair?
Fair's not a thing where you're concerned, Siddles. Apart from where you hang out on a night, which is you should stop doing. Siddles, thank you for the 62 months. Are you back in the motherland yet? Thank you, Siddles. Didn't even hear from Ray Santus on that one. Just never leaves his bed sit. Gwynblade, I think you'll find the term is hovel. And I'm not allowed to leave, that's why she locks the door on the way out. What's on the agenda on this beautiful free day? Well, I'm just going to sorting Keelio out for Sothan. I might deliver him a batch before bed. Then we're going to sleep, and tomorrow we're taking it for its first journey. We're going to go see if it'll get registered. Pasty bloater. What was that from? Everything, we use that term a million times, but I can't remember what it's from. Was it from State of Decay? Like the original State of Decay, maybe? I had a stream... No, I had a GTA stream called it. Tied to While in my mind. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember. We're talking 8-year-old Doomhaus bullshit here. I remember I had a GTA stream called it. Siddles is fair-skinned, which is why he got burnt the other day. Poor Siddles is burnt arm. Right. Drink, and then we're going to go to Southampton and get this delivered. I need as much money on repeat. Was it a lorry driver, Tan? It was in Discord last night. I'm saying his Kate Bush shirt's not as long as his other ones. If you go way back, it's 40, Crisis and While. It was a reference to something that a Candra's sprinkled in. So that's an old then. I had a stream called it, but I can't remember. It had a crop top on. Be nice to Siddles, he's trapped in Wales. Right, I know it's a lot of driving, but I need to make money, and I've got nothing better to do today because the registration place is closed, so we're going to enjoy our freedom and we're going to go and see my best friend, Southampton. Some 2016 shit. It's so old we've forgotten all about it. I'm in that frame of mind now which I need to get out of. Where I can't remember if I thanked Siddles enough for the sub. But it's probably better that I don't do it again. Because he doesn't deserve too much gratitude, of course, because it's Siddles. And I need to get out of the habit of doing it 50 times. I was just telling Neo something. I am just nipping now to deliver you some Keelue so I can make as much money on my release day as possible. Then tomorrow, in-game, we're taking the car to get registered. If it'll make it, which I'm not entirely sure about. And then we just need to progress the Southampton story and the girlfriend.
Thanks for the subsidies.
It's cats. Don't be grateful to Siddles in too big a number. It'll go to his head. You know what we're doing today, Southampton, to answer your question? We're enjoying the free air. Breathe it deep. Because you'll miss it when it's gone. Cats, thank you for the bits. I like free love, not free hair.
Breaking news, Snubbler's been found trapped under a Satsuma again. He won't put as much time and effort into staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
Hello. That must be a sound file on the radio that's like 0.8 seconds long. So I copy it like 50 times and put it all back in. So every now and again it goes, hello, hello, and it does it between each song. And if we get a triple hello, Marbles is worth 100 points. Alright, I've done a lot of driving, but we've maximised profit as much as possible on today's journey. Saying that, Mina, I'd put the 100 point rule in. There'd be a triple hello on the radio, which would engage 100 point marbles. And Portal Purgatory had come up and 7 people would win it. Southan would get the mug. Yeah, he would at the moment. Southan's been picked by the marbles gods. Whoa, Kitten, Facebook's leaking. Whenever I see that crying, laughing emote, like, it's weirdly rare in... I'm not judging you, kid. It's weirdly rare in the Doomhaus. Martin uses it a little bit. but it just feels like I'm somewhere else. Do you feel that, Nina, right? Whenever you see that email, it feels like it's... I don't know, it feels like I'm on YouTube Shorts or something. It's always been strange. I'm not... Well, I am judging Kitten, because... Of course. That's what we're here to do. No, Mina, I feel it. Kit, Mina doesn't want to admit it, but she's like, yeah, you're right. There you go, Sothan.
Clutching coffee, where we talk about Alton's motor in our little corner of Finland. Cheeky's outdone himself this time, building an engine using nothing but a squirrel.
Sothan in stereo.
$50,000 auto repair shop.
Is that good?
Got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick set
Yeah. No, wait.
Martin, my friend, you've got ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
Fucking hell, that was too much noise then. I had to stop talking because we almost had 3 voices going at once there. Always been a Facebook ghost, so I don't really get the... Well, I'm with you. That's probably why. But for some reason, we've always had a million laughing face emotes in Discord, right? So the one that people use on the wider internet, it never really makes its way in because we've always had Slant and Steve Davis and all of them. So when you see that one, it feels like we're somewhere else. I don't either, mean I just use it a lot texting, so it's habitual and mobile. I'm not judging anybody. I mean, to finish the day with our freedom and 6 grand nearly, I'm happy with that. Where am I going? It's Finland, Stubbler. Oh, what time is it? Can I make it home before the midstream break? I can. Car registered by the end of tomorrow's stream. Today's stream. Oh, my name isn't Sothan. Watch the... And that one as well, Kitten. You knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. I don't know what it is, because it's not like we don't use many default emotes in the Doomhaus. We use fucking loads of them. But for some reason, there are just some that never made their way in. I think it's because 28Y would be in place of that one. Etc. Yeah, it's strange. Watch a video on drawing hands. Improved a lot at drawing hands. The secret technique is just look at your fucking hand. Hey, do you know what I like? People's skill level in drawing hands in Gartic on stickmen has improved. And we all seem to notice it, right? When somebody draws a good stickman hand, it really stands out. To think this is what Sothan spends his winnings on. Yeah. No, not his winnings. His wife's winnings. I'm going to kill that poor man. Yeah, he's got money to burn, right? As you say. Rich man. I don't want to cause him any marital problems. He'd kill that poor man and that would be rich, Nia. No, the actual truth is, I'm not going to be able to kill that rich man because that rich man will kill me before I kill him. There's a difference between a slow death to alcohol poisoning and literally murdering me with an axe. That. Cousin has survived. I think. Just kill him first. Here's the thing, right? I'm just thinking about that death. If we hadn't got the phone call saying, can I move out? Can you come and help me move out? And we'd seen that there was evidently a next part to that path. I might have had the assumption that him saying, you've taken my money, was him saying, my wife's left me because you've been feeding me this crap. And I've spent too much. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm just trying to think of if there's any sense to him killing me when we didn't steal the money, but I suppose not. Like, accusing me of taking his money by selling him cheap sugar wine. Kill him first. Use your counter-attack cooldown. Riposte. I should probably sleep with the axe in the bed, shouldn't I, just in case. Imagine using the axe on a person in this game. Because the thing is if I killed Sothan back, I'd just go to prison. And I'd be sat there for 5 days. But who wants that? Actually, you 6 sons of bitches probably do want that. He got a van. I put Cousin in the back of the van after killing him, don't forget, Nina, and then he just disappeared. I actually tried to... We forget about that fact. I actually tried to take Cousin back to the house, back to town. I was going to leave him at the shop and ask him in a minute to call him an ambulance. What if it was not actually... What if... Don't answer this if you know the answer to it, but if you don't, think about this. What if we didn't actually kill Cousin in the crash, and the game was like, yeah, that's his fault, our bad. But I put him in the back of the truck, in the van, he clipped through the bottom, and we run him over with the back wheels, and the game's like, you just run an NPC over, you're going to prison. What if that's what happened? And we could have avoided prison if we'd have just left him in the car. That makes sense now. Just leave him in the house and no one will know. I mean, we've done it before. What happened? The Cousin situation the other day, Scotty. 1 second.
See, if this wasn't socialized Finland, you might have had a fully legal and licensed handgun in a locked cabinet against an external wall in your bungalow. And he'd have blown your brains out before you even woke up instead.
Yeah,
Make
exactly.
Finland great again.
True. They'd have just shot me through the fucking window, right? No, we're saying, Scotty, what if me hitting Cousin didn't actually kill him and that wasn't the illegal thing that I did? What if when I put him in the back of the van and we got to town and he wasn't there, what if he clipped through the bottom of the van somehow, because my summer car things, and I run him over with the back wheels and the game's like, you run someone over. Shit, true, my bad then. Wait, your bad what's are in here? You know what I mean? Maybe we didn't actually, you know? Okay. Another day done. What if Sothan calls in the night? Oh, you suggested... No, you're all good, Leo. I like... It was the funny thing to do anyway. No, don't worry about that. Alright, I need sausages tomorrow, actually. So, when I take the car to town, we'll get food and stuff. No, I'm all about them sort of... I would have done it anyway. There's multiple times during this playthrough where I've been carrying NPCs around in the back of the van, including one which wanted to engage romantically with me after it, so must have been doing something right. Maybe I go for a midstream break early. Let's just test if the car's running sweet. And I'll get the car ready to take tomorrow. The wheels are all on and they're brand new tyres. I want with me the chips and the beers in case of emergencies. But do you know what I'll do? Which I should have thought about before. Wait, where did my chips? Did I actually land in the back? Did I just throw them in there from... I threw them through the boot. So what you're saying is you were hoping to get lucky with your own cut. I've got 6 or 7 jokes that could spawn from that, Neo, but I don't want to upset Sothan or Kitten. You fill in the blanks yourself. Hell of a shot, that. I managed to fire it through the back of the boot. So... Oh, spare battery. It's fine, they're not cousins. What Sothan said, but not what Gwendolyn said, Kitten. We'll take a spare battery in the car with us. I feel like it's just a good idea. Should I make a postal order ready for tomorrow? I almost certainly should, shouldn't I? Yeah, they can't confirm that, Gwendolyn. So that one's got some charge in it. Right, postal order for tomorrow. What do we want? I feel like this car needs a little bit of help. Let's buy that rubbish. She'll like that, won't she? She'll appreciate that. I need that. I need... leopard.
We already know
leopard.
Stubble fucks goats, so why not his cousin?
That never happened. So how much have I spent so far? I bought a lot of shit, haven't I? Let's not get the stereo straight away. Good, good, good. How is that 59 marks? That's like the same price as a pack of cigarettes. That's going to make the car loud as dicks, isn't it? Let's not do it. Yeah. As a Sothan was your quarter brother. I stand by my previous statement. What do you never know? So, thank you for the bitch. Right. Midstream break time, then I'm going to sleep. If we get a phone call from Sothan, we'll go and pick him up. Deal? Yeah, it's probably because it's a fake double one. Well, it's entirely fake, isn't it? Right, midstream break. Beautiful little car. I've got to stop having midstream breaks where we just look at the car. Let's just have a nice view over there of the house. Beautiful. Right, after this, into the car. No. If Sothan calls, we pick him up. Failing that, we wake up the next morning and we go straight to take the car and we're going to go get it registered. And it's going to pass and we're going to live happily ever after. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Enjoy the music. Kids in charge. absolutely silent midstream break. You just... Oh, you... Alright, welcome back everybody. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Just in time for it to be lemonade. Alright then, smart ass. What's in this can? Fucking hell. I think it's my old arthritic bones. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Satan says Pepsi Max Cherry. Alkarion says Diet Coke. Kitten says Fizzy Orange. Okay, let's go to bed. Sothan, if you'd like to call in the night, we would be absolutely glad to give you a ride home, given that it's been 5 days since we did the last one. Scott says Cream Soda. Neo says 7-Up. Phone call. You know what? I said he could, so we might as well. Yeah, that's fine. Sothan, we're on our way. Hello. Yes. 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 I'll be there shortly. I did say he could, but now it's kind of regret. Oh, well. It's alright. Let's go pick him up. He deserves it. I see Sothan has taken my strategy and always guesses CL now. Sothan's guessed Cloudy Lemonade every day for about 4 years, Dougie. Cheeky says Cream Soda. Santa says Pepsi. When did the Finnish get taxis? I think they're still waiting. Certain. Charles, welcome to the stream, says Cloudy Pepsi. I don't remember when I haven't guessed. Yeah. I think it was Eric that started guessing what drink I had, and it was like, I think it was State of Decay 2020? I feel like maybe a bit earlier than that. I don't know. And I think Sothan started guessing Cloudy Lemonade and never stopped. Charles, how are we? Good morning. Right, let's go pick Sothan up. I want to advance the Sothan story, so we owe him that much. Then we'll get the car registered. Right, before I set off, let's do this. Not yet, kitten, no. The answer was, and is... Fucking Dougie turns up and is like, bang. Alright, Dougie. Fine. Here I am thinking I can pick a lemonade because Dougie's not been here yet, and then he turns up during the midstream break and nails it. I'm a child when it comes to years being in the Doomhaus. I don't think follow age works anymore. Moobots seem to stop responding. I can tell you though, you followed the channel on the 23rd of May 2022. So you're over a year though, Dougie, at least. Sothan's been here since 2015. What the fuck, engine? Come on. Maybe early 2016. Yeah, I was just about to say the same, Sothan. More than a year since Dougie joined. Could have sworn it was this year. It's crazy, right? March 18th, 2016. Disgusting. We'll enjoy each other's company one day, Sothan, but for now I suppose we just press on. Time wasted in this stream. Exclamation mark, time wasted in this stream. No. Like you've wasted a single second. December 2015 for cheeky. Crikey. Been here a long time. If you click your own name, Neo, I think it comes up, right? It comes up for me, but it might just be because I'm the streamer. God, I've spent a lot of time driving this fucking van today already. I only just got out of prison. I suppose we're catching up on jobs that needed doing, aren't we? Alright. Grab Sothan, come back. For tea, I think I'm going to have to think of a coffee strategy. But I've got no charcoal. Do I dare use the stove? to brew coffee. I might do it. The year was September the 1st, 2018. Yeah. Oh, it's a mobile. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, there you go. September the 1st, 2018. What was 2018? September the 1st was probably GTA 4? What was before? Oh, Resident Evil 4. I think it was GTA 4. Mafia 2 was July, yeah. If I recall, it went Mafia 2 with a splash of The Witcher. God, that early... It just goes to show how long playthroughs are now. GTA 4 FCI, yeah. It goes to show how long playthroughs are now. In 2018, I think that year started with Halo 1. And in that year, I beat Halo 1. What was after that? I think Firewatch was after that. Then Inside. Then Shadow of the Colossus. Then the original State of Decay. Then State of Decay 2. What else was there? Super Hot after that, which is where we met Siddles. Disgusting. No, it was the other way around. What else was there in that year? Mafia 2. Metro 2033. GTA 4. Resident Evil 4. All of these games. Yeah, Firewatch is top. Oh, this is not the right way. So what's he doing parked there? Come on, cousin, you go. I've turned off the wrong way. Not sure the date, but I know the stream title and where you was in game at the time. What's cousin doing? Hey, if he kills himself due to this bullshit, that's not on me. Santa joined in 2019 during a stream called Outpost Van Pat. State of Decay 2. Somewhere in Drucker County. He took a wrong turn too, yeah. We both just agreed to go our separate ways. Ooh. I wish I had the controller for this now. I have to remap it though, and it's a pain in the ass. It's more pleasant to drive a controller down this road than it would to do it on a mouse and keyboard. I don't know why I've got a memory like that for when people followed. Chaz was 2019 during Resident Evil 1. On the roof of the supermarket base, there you go. Santa was that. Yeah, Kitten was... It was a bit different for Kitten because she came in via another channel, but... Mass Effect 2. 2019. Cheeky followed when I wasn't even live. Because we raided him. We just raided a random streamer at the end of a WoW stream. And that was Cheeky. Can't see anybody else on screen. Kelly grounded this year. Scotty, April 2020 during Subnautica. Same week that Mindright and Lundios followed. Siddles was Super Hot. Trim was State of Decay 1 DLC. Eric was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Chrisman was Human Fall Flat. Why is this important? Why have I retained this memory? Sothan was Vanilla World of Warcraft. Tagslack was Kerbal. Who else? Mina we met in WoW. Thandia we met in WoW. Crisis we met in WoW. No, Crisis was in the stream. That's the other reason that Prick Lundios is here. Yeah, we got to buy one, get one free on greens. Bybeat was through a friend, but... The Witcher? No. Portalbridge. Impressive, we all thought you had a bad memory. I do, but for some reason this just sticks. Yeah, I don't know why I remember that stuff. Awful. Harry was State of Decay 2 in 2020. Who else is that? Like, the problem I'm having at the moment is remembering people in the Doomhaus that exist. Cats was Portal in 2018. Cellist was via Siddles in 2020. It was the first ever Skyrim stream. When I had that horrible disconnect. This has got to be the most boring thing I've ever done, surely. Name a more boring topic of conversation. Doomhaus history. You have a bad memory because you've wasted all the space on remembering when people fought. Yeah, exactly, actually. I've probably got a good memory, I've just got a full hard drive. Great stream that was. Spent half an hour creating Prisoner for the power to go out, yeah. The long anticipated first ever Elder Scrolls massive RPG playthrough where we met Alkiria. They're so excited for it. And we all got sat down and I spent ages making a character and faffed about with the character creator. Just got it finished and I was like, pretty good, let's get... Power went out. And it went out for so long I had to wait until the next day to start again. And that VOD is on YouTube, I think. Stupid idea. I'm just sat thinking of other people in the Doomhaus now, which is dumb. Right. No, these two are always here at this time of night. I wonder if I just like drove full speed into the side of Santa's car, whether his girlfriend would be like, "Pretty good, take me home." All right, so then, how's things? You all right, am you? How's the missus? Can you tell us about the train lines being too loud? My wife is going to move to Vass and get herself a Finn Swede, man. They are so clean and sober. 30 years of marriage down the drain. Let's all just have a moment of silence for Sothan's marriage. Sothan, I am sorry to hear that. Maybe if you got your act together, you know, put a shirt on, stop pissing yourself, sober up a little bit, give her a fucking lottery winnings, maybe things would change. There's trim look. Ugh. I feel this happened quick this time. I think this is the fourth time we... No, wait. In my mind, this is the third time we've taken it. No, it's right, Kelly, because if you think about it, the first one is him saying being drunk is a job for a person like him. The second one is him saying the train's too loud. The third one, his wife leaves him. The fourth one is him admitting about the money, and then you end up getting the phone call about... I think this is right. I've just been saying yes to it, I think. Just what happens with 5 days of no kill you, yeah? All this confidence is drained away. Yeah, I suppose we've just been a bit more attentive. Or not. Or we've been attending to him more regularly. I always worry when I'm driving. Like, driving is the big worry. It never feels comfortable. I don't know if it's like that for you, Cheeky, where driving never feels safe in this, ever. It might feel a bit safer with the wheel, but the mouse and keyboard driving, it always feels like something terrible's going to happen. I suppose that's the point, right? Was it in stream yesterday or in Fall Guys was having a discussion about this? Oh, it was in Sea of Thieves with Razor. This game is unrealistic in how dangerous everyday life is. Like, in real life, if I drove to the end of the lane and the car broke down, I wouldn't die within 10 minutes of starvation. Like, the bumps and scrapes you have in this game are always more fatal than they actually are. And I know cars in the 90s were nowhere near as safe, but like, it feels a bit over the top. With a wheel you have a bit more control. Yeah, it always feels like every journey could be the last, doesn't it? And it doesn't feel like it's because of driving too fast. It feels like something's gonna happen where you lose control and die. But then again, it's also hyper-realistic because no person has ever killed me with an axe in my sleeve. Yeah, I suppose that is a danger if you steal somebody's millions. Yeah, you'd have at least 20 minutes to starve to death in real life. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit too... But then again, they want it to be a punishing video game, don't they? Saying that, if I'd accidentally manslaughtered somebody to death, I'd get more than 5 days in a local jail. I'm sick of driving this car. I'm sure that someone has killed someone with an axe and they're asleep. Yeah, definitely. Stephen King's written about it. Probably in 90s Finland. Harry, welcome to the stream. Don't you call me a manslaughterer. We've had a thought, Harry. Maybe the problem was I didn't get in trouble yesterday, or on Monday. I didn't get in trouble for killing Cousin in that car accident. The game fully understood that that was probably his fault. I might have got in trouble for putting his body in the back of the car and it falling out, and I ran over his legs and it considered me running him over because he wasn't in the car when I got out at the other side. So you could call me a manslaughterer all you want, but it was just a tragic accident, wasn't it, Sothan? Yes. It's more the ability of the game that I can't throw such random shit at you anymore. No matter how well you're in control, it can kill you. Yeah, exactly. It's never your fault when you die, is it? Well, it is, but you know. Thank you, Sothan. I'm not going to follow you into the woods. I think there is a small part of me is questioning whether or not when we went running around in the woods chasing Sothan that time after we dropped him off, that I did actually find his money. Like I stumbled upon it or something, or I just didn't see it, and the game's like, right, that's triggered the gone looking for his millions thing. Who's this, bro? That's Sothan, Dougie. He's the guy that we sell the drink to. He calls me in the middle of the night to pick him up. You sit in a car with that man makes me nervous for some reason. You little shit, you've taken my money. Has anyone here been to Finland? It's a fictional place, Harry. It's just... They just made it up for the game. Cousin, what are you doing? What the fuck is this? This one's not on me, everybody. He's fine. Whatever happens there, that's entirely his fault. Did a fucking backflip there. Should be dead, by the way. Remember when I saved time for killing him? We're going to try and steal his money before he tells us. That way we can't be blamed. Hey, I wonder if that's possible, Chaz. If the money is out there somewhere, I wonder if we can just go straight there and get it. And then, like you say, you can't blame us. Is it a pretty good place to visit, Gwynblade? Depends if you like daylight. You did actually go once, didn't you, Gwynblade? Like, this is not Doomhaus bullshit for once. You're to Lapland, right? What was I saying? I was talking about something, I can't remember. Oh, what happened with the prison time? I left the game open all last night, Chaz, while I was busy doing other things. And let the...
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished.
So
Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Jothan. Fresh off his latest adventure where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I think it was about 10 hours, Chaz. Or 7.5 at least. And I was doing it again this morning. And I heard the clinky clanking of keys this morning while I was running the clock down, and immediately saved. So when I logged in today, I got released and got the achievement for coming out of prison. What is out there? Yeah, it's aliens. Aliens are out there and Kitten's pretty up there. I was wondering if it spawns when he tells you. Well, I don't even know if it actually exists, Rooster, because we've never seen it. I just assumed based on the fact that I got him bollocking for killing him. For taking it, I should say. So yeah, I can't really speculate too much because I don't know if it exists or not. I do during the day, but not at night. I nearly killed a family of 4 using a 5-year-old. As a projectile. I missed the rest of the stream. How far did it get by the end? By the end I needed another 3 days, Chaz. So I just fired it up again. I was saying in Discord, I broached the subject in Discord earlier. I think the Loppy family are just Tamagotchis for 2023. They're just whinging little shits that if you don't constantly feed and constantly keep busy and constantly tidy up after, they die. Razor, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon. Guess who's not in prison anymore? I don't need to check the bills, do I? I have got the problem of having the shit truck here when I don't want it here, though. That's not ideal. The Tamagotchis, they do die, yeah. They can actually die of dirtiness. Unlike the Loppy family. And Geordies, apparently. Beautiful, we're done. Did I really not have any food and drink in the back? I didn't, did I? I did all that journey. What a maniac. Right, fatigue is low. Can I go to town on such low fatigue? Yeah. What time is it anyway? It's fucking 6 AM. 6 AM and I've only just returned home after taking Sothern on a jolly. Got a Geordie, yes, Scotty. They're also cheap over there. No, I did the hard yards razor, not the soft inches. Right then, little car. Today we brave... I'm not ready for this emotionally. I could have a nap, actually. That's not a bad idea. Hello. A nap? Let's have a nap. Fuck it, yeah, let's have a nap. A nap. I never thought about that. Beautiful. What time does that make it now? Oh shit, what was that? 10 AM. Absolutely perfect. It's not axe time, is it? Yeah, that was a perfect idea. Alright, lovely, 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 lovely. I guess I'll go. Alright. It's Friday. It's 10 AM. It's time to get the car registered. The furthest I've driven it so far is to the end of the road. Am I brave enough to drive it all the way to town? I've got the supplies I need. We have the warning triangle. I've got the... So I've got the beers and I've got the socket set for repairs. In fact, come here, you. I don't like you there. I should also have a postal order that's ready to fire. Let's put that in there. Put it here so I can see it. Postal order there as well to start getting the stuff for the lady. Come on, car. Come on, car. You can make one trip to town to get registered. I know you've got it in you. What we like for fuel? Half a tank. Deep breaths. That sounds good. Deny it. Saying I hope my car turns on is probably not the most encouraging thing to say while you're taking it to become road legal. But did it turn on so then? Yes it did. Valve timing is done, distributor is adjusted, wheel alignment is done. Did I? The one thing it failed on last time was car seats. For some reason I have a habit of not screwing in the back seats. In at the front seats, I should say. In. Sorry then. Game. Don't be like this. In. So then you have no idea how many times I've gone to the inspection centre like that. Sorry, no screwing in the back seats. So sad. Bit optimistic, but remember to not glitch out the plates again. Mina?
That's the bus.
Is it warmed up yet? Still warming up a bit. More like start, you fucking shit, but the same thing. Do you know what? While it's warming up, let's just get max food and max drink. Because I think these sausages might be about to go off soon, I'm sorry to say. I could do with a full supply run while I'm in town. Not bad, not bad. It'll warm up the rest. What's the air-fuel ratio like? Pretty good. What I don't like about this car is that the seats aren't lined up with the steering wheel. Imagine how bad that would be for your back. Good job I've got a perfect back, otherwise I'd be in trouble. Right. I need somebody to remind me to do the postal order while I'm in town, because I am amazing at forgetting to do it. Press 1 if the car survives the journey to the shop. Press 2 if I'm doomed. Let's see who's got faith and who hasn't. Razor says I'm doomed. Pedals are quite a bit to the right as well. Yeah, it makes no sense, does it? Doug is confident, Neo's confident, Kitten's confident, Mina's confident. Yeah. Reminder, do the thing and the thing when you're at the place. Thank you, I'll carry on. Glad you're here. I've got no bulbs in the car. I've remembered. I'll go do them at the shop. Right, remind me when I get to the shop I need to buy bulbs for the car. That would have been a bad thing. Yeah, I need to put the bulbs in. I'm suddenly less confident. I forgot the bulbs. They're not on the sheet, that's the problem. I've got some at home. I could have gone backwards, but maybe not.
We're also hoping for a smooth stream so you don't die again, lol, just trying to manifest it here.
I think that's how it works. Right, we've got the best banger and tune on. What can go wrong? I'm not going to go on the main road because the car's obviously not legal. So we're going to have to take the back road for this. Is the clutch out? Yeah. Hopefully I've got enough time to nip to the shop soon if we can put the bulbs in. It's running alright actually, for now, touch wood. I've been wrong before. Left. The back roads. Now I'm terrified. But I can't go on the main road because I'll get pulled over by the police and they'll kill me. You know this room. You've walked these floors. I'm worried about the airfield. I guess it's different when it's revving to when it's idling, right? Also, this is the rally track, don't forget, so at some point I'm going to have to get confident driving this road in the car. I just want to know where Cousin is. Because if I crash into him in this, he'll die and the car will take massive damage. Hey Razor, did you know there's gears in this game? Ooh, so got a bit wide there. I'll have to remember that for the rally. Realised that when I first got in the tractor. So Razor, if you look on the screen now, under my face you can see the gears, which goes up and down when I drive. Watch. Not that changing to fourth there was sensible. Razor didn't realise that, because I've been covering it this whole time. Started playing the game, nearly blew the tractor up. I always knew your face blocks important information. I just prefer having, like, I know it's not like that in Polybridge, but I always think, this is not the conversation you asked for, but fuck it. I always think, if you're looking in one direction or another on your camera, if you're looking straight at the camera, it's fine. But I always think it's better that if the streamer's looking across the content. Because if I'm in the bottom left, I'm just looking off screen and it's strange. This is not the stream I asked for either, so have at it. No, that was just me discussing preference. It always looks a bit strange when somebody's just facing off screen. For no reason. He's green, welcome to the stream. I'm trying not to. I'm taking the car to get registered. If I've got time, that is. Yeah. Don't justify your face. I mean, it would be better if I turned it off. We prefer to have you stare straight at the camera. You don't want to see that. You see how bent my nose is? How crooked, broken. It does look good that way. I actually think, because there's a psychological trick in that a lot of filmmakers use, where if somebody's on a journey going to something, for the most part they show the characters walking from left to right, right? Because that shows forward progression, it shows positive movement, it shows, like, it represents in our brain, like again, positive forward momentum. Whereas in typical Doomhaus fashion, I have positioned my camera to be looking backwards, as if we are skidding into an early demise. And I feel like that's representative. I like it when streamers are drawing on their midriff with a biro. Lateral movement, so then, yeah. I watched the thing about the Mad Max director, Fury Road director, George Miller, about how he used it extensively. No game, no video, just you staring at the camera. No microphone, man. Yeah, I think his was the example. We've probably watched the same documentary or wherever I've got that information from, Goodwood. I know that not everybody agrees with me with this, but I actually think Fury Road. I don't give games 10 out of 10 very often, but I think that film for me is perfect. And I don't even really like action films all that much. I love that film. This is not the screen you're looking for. Move along. Mad Max game. I forgot there was one. Yeah. Slightly less interested in a game of it, but yeah, I love that film. It's just being a prick. Here's me for the first time thinking I was going to agree with my own brother. I'm proud of this car. I've said it before and it's crashed, but let's hope it just sails through. So I've got the warning triangle, everything's good. Have I got time? Right, cousin. We're approaching the area where cousin died yesterday. Is he here anywhere? No. I might have passed him. Yeah, for what it is, I think Fury Road is really good. And really self-aware with it. And it's not as unsettling as that first Mad Max film, because I don't know what it is about that film, but I am more scared of the villains in that film than I am in anything else. And horror doesn't work on me, really. But that makes me so uncomfortable. I really enjoyed it. It had that Aliens thing in terms of energy, but I really wanted it to not pull punches violence-wise. Not in an I'm 9 and I like gore, just the way I would fit. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, like it. Everything in that was up to 10 apart from the violence, right? Which was a 6, and it felt. Gore makes me hard soothing. So edgy, Razor. So edgy. Such a unique snowflake. Yeah, no, it's... But it still thrives without it, I think. I just love that film. Do you know, when it first came out, I watched it on a copy that was filmed in the cinema. And it had this, like, noise every now and again in the background, and I thought it was like a heartbeat that was intentionally like put into the film, like a, you know what I mean, like a pulse, and it seemed to fit. But it turns out it was just a bad copy. It was something to do with the camera. So your rally practice consists of going the speed limit. Well, I don't want to die before I got the car registered, of course. Right, let's get the bulbs put in, and then we'll go and get it registered, if the place is still open. I'll leave it idling. Yep. Is that why you live in Iran? Sorry, I was talking shit. Hello? Could I please? Thank you, that's all I needed. Listen, the people on the 6 subreddits about my kink say I'm unique. If there's anybody who knows how to represent the real world, it's Reddit. I don't even need to do that, do I? No, I think I do. Razor, stop staring at my smoke colour, you weirdo. Thunderdome is simply the best. I really thought you'd turn that. I really. Oh, fuck, I fucked it. I was hoping to see you turn a corner, Gwynblade, but apparently not. Yeah, I'll do the postal order after. I'm just in a bit of a hurry at the moment. Because I don't want the thing to shut. I don't think it's going to shut that early, but still. Are you 6s as well? I think you're 7s, are you? I always thought the 2012 Judge Dredd had this colourful shimmer, but it was just the mushrooms there as well. It did, it had a weird chromatic aberration filter on. Speak to your mushroom guy, he's ripping you off. Where the fuck it... Come here, you. Right. How do you do this again? Bang. No. No. No, 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 no. The right one. Can't believe I don't have fucking light bulbs in it. You twat! Is Gwynblade on the bus? Don't think he was. And then you go on like that, I think. Oh, I'm not going to pass. I've not got the turbo sticker on. Littering in that beautiful country. I mean, I've sprayed Cousin's blood all over it in the past. This is just light work. Actually, no. I'll post the postal because I can post the postal order after. I just want to get round there now. I don't really want to waste any time. Please pass. Please pass. Nice little car. I am worried about the... I'm worried about the air-fuel ratio for some reason. Right, let me... So I want it up, don't I? Why is it drifting? That's better. Right. Come on, little car, pass. As much as it was just a rip-off of the Raid, that Judge Dredd was really good. Apart from Lena Headey, who I can't really take seriously for some... I don't see it. Yeah. I know what you mean with her. She seems... I don't know if it's like a... She looks like she's extremely conscious of her actions and everything that she's in. I've just gone the wrong way. Fuck, I've gone past it. Yeah, like a silvery colour Dougie. Looks prime. They were grown by the friend I watched it with. Didn't feel them much and they wore off after a couple of hours. Took the same amount and was a puddle on the floor most of the night. It was the film. Alright. Is it still open? It is. It's time, everybody. It sailed through last time. We didn't, did it? I had to do two things, but... Shit. Let's stall it. Now, of all times. I feel like I just heard the distributed chirp then. Did you hear that? Alright, alright. Good. Scoot him over just a smidge. Oh, please pass. Please pass. Please pass. Somebody do some sort of good luck dance for me.
Riitelin autokatsastus.
Alright, friend. I've heard you passed my brother quite confidently, but he's dead now, so I need as much sympathy as possible. So if there's a few things wrong with the car, overlook them. Deal? 1, please. Wish me luck. I love this so much. It is one of the dumbest things in this game, this. Looks official right now, exactly. What do you mean a character pokes holes and then fails you? How professional.
Ei tästä tuu Jumalan poikasi eikä moni hei.
I mean, you said it. Come on, please.
Ei se voi näin mennä. Ei mikään katsastus pääty näin onnellisesti.
Fucking flawless. Giant right. You might have spent the night in prison, but you can build a car. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, friend. You are very generous. Right, let's not throw these through the floor. 5 streams from a death to a registered car, including a stream in prison. Is that what it was? That's not bad, actually. That's alright. Yeah, that's good. Yep. That was the most that was good. I enjoyed that. Yes, little car, yes. Now I die on the way home. No, let's not manifest such things. Okay, please start. Pat Builder Car is that one singer, right? Yes, sung Fast Car, coincidentally. And we have done it. We are now on the get a girlfriend phase and hopefully help Sothan. Fast 2, faster car when? Ah! You don't have to actually attach these, which is nice. Do you know what? I think today's thumbnail, after that mess yesterday, should be a positive one. So that's difficult. What about this? I mean, registered. Beautiful. You don't have to attach the license plate with the... No, you don't. Congratulations, Silver, you're a legal car now. No, they just stick on, so then. Very big xylophone 403. Yet to make it to the legal car phase or to the get a girlfriend phase. You've done the don't die in prison phase, right? Good, right, let's have this postal order sold. Not sold, delivered. Beautiful. What a little car. Let's fill it up as well. I think it's still open, right? I also need to do a shopping trip. And drive it home without it crashing. You know what? Very nice. Very nice little car, very nice. The weather's desperate to turn, have you noticed? One day, Razor, one day. Just another 600 hours and you'll get a satisfying moment like that yourself. It's fucking taking me that long. Okay, little car, have a breast. A breast? Have a break and a rest, I was going to say, and also have a breast. Anyone want odds on Stubbler dying today? Satan, don't be like that. You used to have faith in me. What time is it? Yeah, plenty of time to fill up. Pretty good. I had a feeling you'd be the next one to type E's green. Stop. Everybody stop. Sothan, stop being so lewd. This game feels good. Hashtag pay for the gas. I will, I promise, I promise. Hello.
Kiitos ja hyvää päivän jatkoa.
Painu vittuun, saatana.
Sorry, what was you saying? It's good to see you.
Kuulepa, nyt se olisi oikein sinun näköinen homma.
Oh yeah, I will actually do that.
Käy jakamassa näitä H-kaupan mainoksia tonne kyläläisille, niin
Give me
minä
the
maksan
juice.
sulle sitten
Give me
vähän
some
siitä
chips.
vaivan palakkoon.
I'll do that, of course I will.
Kuottamassa vaan jokaisen laatikon yhden mainoksen, niin sillähän se siitä sitten.
Anything for
Mitäs kuulostas?
my friend. Alright, lovely. Smashing. Brilliant, fantastic. Yeah, I'll pick them up as well. I'm gonna have some macaroni. And that will cost me 410 marks, including the gas. Lovely. I'll do the postal order as well. Faith makes me think of Kelly's Heroes. Gwynblaine's on the bus! Yes. So then you're right, you've reminded me. Pretty good. We were a Sega household, please don't be rude. For some reason I don't have a fire extinguisher and I was considering making coffee earlier. Can you imagine? So I'll take these. That's gone. Remind me to go look at that when I get back. I will also take the sheets. Oh yeah, Kelly, true. Yeah, well, I was talking to him about using the stove because I don't have any charcoal. I was just completely neglecting the fact that I was in the place where you can buy charcoal. Good shout. And the fire extinguisher. We're good. Oh, does it fill you with joy? Didn't get a lottery ticket, so then no. Good question. Good point. I don't want to spend too much money though, but a lottery ticket's like $1, isn't it? A single mark. Oh, taking our shopping home. This game, for some reason, it's stressful and horrible, and I don't like it. Until the car's put together, and then for some reason I'm all full of, like, it's almost cute. Kelly, be careful. Sothan knows you have heroes. And he's got an axe. Speaking of fire, have we tried setting the car on fire? No. Chaz. I love this little car. I'd never do that. Little silver over here. Oh shit, oh god, shopping's gone everywhere. The lights work. I never actually checked the lights, but yes, of course they do. Right, let's go have a drink at Mind Rights. And then let's get home. It's all about money now, I think. I'm waiting for the postal order, so I vote tomorrow. No, what day? It's Thursday, isn't it? So I vote tomorrow. We do. Well, tomorrow's Polybridge. I vote the next stream. Next week, it's just money, 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 money. And then, if I'm confident with the car, we'll take it for a spin on the main road. And see if we can see Santa. It's no good. I think there's probably a way to antagonise it. I could do it in the van, to be honest. Like, sit and piss him off and see if we can get him to rev bollocks out of his car and, you know? My new car has a push to start. I'm already missing turning the ignition. Yeah, I kind of like all those old tactile feelings. Like it. I feel like the more cars develop like that, the less I have any faith that I'll be able to fix any problems that arise. And when you see adverts with new technology in cars and all that kind of thing, it just makes me feel like it's just a bunch of stuff that's gonna break over time. It is so thin, yeah, I get that, but like, I don't know, I miss it. I miss the simplicity of even the car I had before now. Like my current one's a 2006, but already it's got like a built-in head unit, and it's got the engine blocks this big lump, and I can't. I have to stare at it for ages to work out what's where, and I don't know. Will that affect the driving? The push to start? Well, what? Something I was doing in game. I have a sex drive that's push to start, and you've lost the button. Do you get shoved a lot? Shake, welcome to the stream. There's a heads-up display. What, on the window? On the windscreen? Oh yeah, keep an eye out for cousin, that's true. Shake, good afternoon. There is cars that have that, right? Where they've got like little... like the speeds built into the windscreen. Shows direction and speed on the windscreen. That's wild. And I'm sure if that fails in any way, Shake, you're confident that you'll be able to fix it, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll be driving in 20 years anyway, will we? To be honest. It's at least it's not my problem. Correct answer. You won't, I will, twat. As if I... yeah, well, okay. Alright, so then. What I'm saying is... I think driving will become more of a hobby, and it will take about 20 years for it to get to that level. Lotus Elise. That's lean, Windblade, I'll give you that. That's good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'll take longer than 20 years. But cars have come a fuck long. They've come a fucking long way in the last 20 years. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Best joke this week, no contest. There was something I was dumb proud of, wasn't there? Can't remember. Yeah, what was we talking about? I was gushing about a joke earlier this week. I can't remember who told it. I'm worried it might have been me, so I'm not going to continue. There was something, but that's up there, I'll give you that. At least 60 to 100 years is my guess, assuming we're not all dead by climate change. 60 to 100 years? Yeah, maybe. The tech's here now, isn't it, but it's in its infancy. But as we all know, technology is incredibly slow to advance. When I was growing up, push to start meant battery problems and somebody needed to pop the clock, yeah. If I told you I've had to bump start my car this year...
Total Alice of the heart.
That, on the other hand... Fucking hell. I've come a very long way. I remember having to use the hand crank on my old Model T. Yeah, but it got 6 miles to the gallon, Alkarion. They were efficient beasts. Thanks. No. Pop the clutch, yeah. You didn't tell me why all the jailing happened and such, you fuck nugget. So, I was on... Actually, the stretch of road behind me, Siddles, and I smashed into cousin headlong. He got shot, and there was blood everywhere. It was very grisly. If you look below, you'll see it on Wednesday's stream, or Tuesday's thumbnail. So I dragged him out of the car, put him in the back of the van, tried to take him to town to help him, but he was gone. So I don't know if he fell out when I ran him over or what. But then the police turned up at the start of yesterday's stream, arrested me, and we spent the full 3 hours playing Monster Marbles while I sat in a jail cell. Imagine the moose suddenly appears and you hit it. I bet I could die to hitting the moose.
Full moon, half moon, total Ali.
There's probably somebody called Elise in this channel right now. Confused as fuck. How long was the so I went in at the start of yesterday's stream, Siddles, then spent the full stream in there, so just under 3 hours. Then I've done another 4 hours off stream, so somewhere between 7 and 10 hours because of sleeping. Guess I didn't miss anything. What? Since you've been away, Dougie? I got the car registered. It passed. I was shooting 12 gauge shells, doing a trap and skeet course. Tons of fun. What, between when we last spoke? That was fast. Oh, you mean yesterday? Oh, yesterday. Yeah, no, yesterday we just sat in jail. Yeah, I'm with you, yeah. Yeah, it was just sat in jail and played Monster Marbles. To which, Tagslack was the second highest at the end on 17 points, and Sothan won with 25. Sothan has been selected for the heaviest marble. Ridiculous. Fatigue's kinda high. I hope the car makes it home, but it feels like it's going to. I don't know what to do. I suppose if money is the goal, I'll go chop some logs or something to end the stream today. If everybody's alright with that. God, I've done so much driving today. I drove the shit truck home, then we drove the van to get the Keelue, then we drove the Keelue bottles, then drove the van to deliver the Keelue to Sothan, then drove the van to town to pick Sothan up, then drove the car to town to get it registered. Fucking driving day. I need a faster vehicle. Are you two meeting up tonight? Siddles and Santa are going for a kiss and a cuddle tonight. So beautiful. As always, just because you two met in this place doesn't mean that whatever happens and whatever babies are born as a result of you two fingering each other. Nothing to do with me.
Stumbler's been found, trapped under a Satsuma again. If only he put as much time and effort into staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
Sothan interrupted this song just to say that, and then we're back again. I'm fine with it, it's a banger. I can't believe this thing just strolled through the inspection. Are you sure it's 5 streams, Sky? That seems really quick. In my mind, we died last Monday, so that's what? 3, 4, 5, then 1 in... Yeah, then 1 in jail, then today, so 6. But I think it might have been Tuesday when I died last week. Can't remember. Yeah, this has been pretty fast. See, this is the thing, right? This is why I'm confident that we can maybe beat this game one day, because the recovery time's getting so much faster, to the point where the final stream might be, the final run might be 5 days, or 10 streams or something, relatively quick. Just got to get to that point. So it was Tuesday, Kelly, yeah? That's crazy then. So it is 5 streams, including one in jail. Good shit. We're learning. They did get stabbed a few times in exchange for the past inspection. It's a fair trade. He was just having a look for rust, right? On my happy. No, I didn't die in jail, Easy Green, no. I died last week when Southend killed me with the axe. Getting quicker, it should only be another year or so at this rate. If it is, then it is. I'm fine with it. Make it sound like it's my fault. It was unprovoked, so then you can't argue with that. Razor, by the way. Misunderstood the controls. Accidentally bought the computer. £6 down the toilet. Yeah, you were holding the axe, so then she's right. I saw that. You should poison the kill you as a revenge. Okay, yeah, we will do so then. I think the 3 things at the moment are get a girlfriend and see what happens there. Finish your storyline. Finish the rally and buy the computer. They're the 3. They're 3 sort of soft goals before I'll call it finished. Yes, thank you, Razor. Everybody's seen it. This game makes me want sausages for lunch. Watch this. If you want sausages, get a load of this. What? Close the door just in case anybody sees. Have you ever actually gotten a girlfriend in the game? For all we know, she's telling the guy to come and kill you. That's true, actually. Yeah, middle shelf. Okay, so the lower shelf is the fresh ones. So messy, you live like an animal. Not until I've tidied up. I get to do the thing I like the most in life, and that's tidy up. Yeah, I don't know. She might have been Dougie, but I still think that was a bug. I still think that there's a chance of a successful date in this game. We've just got to keep searching for the way to do it. I think I'll eat them cooked. You can cook them in this game, but of course I've burnt my house down, so I daren't touch the oven. Do I have enough? No. I don't need to keep buying sugar, do I? Because I've got to kill you for days. Is that everything? Got sugar stacked in my windows. Lovely. Right. Let's have these. Let's not have these, actually. I don't need it just yet. Oh, I should have bought more mosquito spray. She even spoke to you other than to tell you how to decorate the cat. No, I think that's the last time we spoke to her. She made demands of the car, and we're only guessing that I need to meet those demands. But she was ready for the date. I just had to go back in the car and she'd have got back in. What I'm assuming is when we get all the pieces together, we'll pick her up and she'll be like, I like the car, this is pretty good. Now take me to the dance or something. Oh, it was the extra sugar for Grandma, of course. Does Grandma actually want anything? Oh Christ, she's been waiting for fish for...
Satan.
She has my love, Sir Then. Thank you very much. What can't happen in this game? Good question. All our ideas so far, the game has done. She's going to starve to death. She'll be fine. She'll survive worse. If she survived 2 2 world wars, an independence, and giving birth to Uncle. She'll do alright without fish for a while. She'll be fine. None of the chopped emotes. She's not died of starvation. Grandma's built like a brick shithouse, as they say in this country. Grandma parties at the dance. Yeah, she does it. Yeah, she doesn't doing them big stunts and backflips. She don't need us. Someone, welcome to the stream. A tough little lady. That is you, right, son? I'm so terrible all of a sudden with names. Oh, you take her to your bedroom, the screen goes black and the playthrough finishes because you knocked her up and had to sell the car. Maybe. I still think, I mean, we've been saying it for 4 years now, but the playthrough has to end in a cyclical fashion, right? It starts with a birth in the back of the car. It surely has to end. Again, if you know the answer to that, don't tell us, because we're exploring this shit. Everything good? Yeah, yep. Do I need another kill you batch going? I don't, do I? I've got 10 minutes left. What's the most responsible use of our time? I guess I can... We need to unload the car, don't we? I'll go start the log chopping. I know you people adore me chopping logs. There's nothing you like more than watching just the monotonous... masturbation. Nah. Something productive. Something good for the soul. I've only got one yeast. I thought I'd bought an extra... Where's my... I bet Sothan bust the door in the middle of the night, but instead of killing me this time, he just took 1 yeast. Scumbag. Right. 11 minutes. Let's chop some logs. Somebody think of a controversial topic of conversation to pass the time while we chop a few logs. Imagine doing all this for Siddles.
Welcome back to Finish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on the side of Betty out of you. Folks, have you heard about Joe Thad's latest exploit? Tried to jump the Roscoe over the railroad tracks. Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
Memes aren't funny. But how does somebody come to the defense of that? Logs. We could think of something controversial, something. Surely. Our butt plugs just bottle caps for our buns. Oh, we can think of that. Or is soup the same thing as juice? Did kids say that? You mean is cereal a soup? Are there more doors in the world than wheels? Student loans shouldn't be forgiven since loans are voluntary, before medical debt is forgiven since no one volunteers to have cancer. I've never thought about that before. True. But for some reason, it's such a big campaign point, isn't it? Chopping a few logs is a euphemism for pooing. Yeah, weird. Topic came up with Kit and I can't be held responsible for how accurate that conversation went. And buying votes. Chaz mixed up my words with his crazy ass brain, is what happens. The attention span of a goldfish. You can't prove that. And Chaz can't remember to defend himself, so it's going to have to just be thrown out of court. I mean, should there be debts for either? I like how we get to listen to this song. Right, there's 8 minutes of the stream left, everybody, so I'm going to chop a couple of logs. Ready for tomorrow. We'll deliver a few to Siddles. Medical debt only. It does seem to ignore the elephant in the room that medical debt is fucking disgusting. Yeah, it's such a strange thing to... Like, to even say it is surprise. It, like, is a shock to the system. This is the Infinite Woodpile, Doug, yeah? That definitely sounds like a book title. The Infinite Woodpile. Harry Potter and the Infinite Woodpile. Yeah, why is that always... Is it because... Is it something that they run on over there because it's less of a partisan issue than medical debt has become? Because they're always banging on about student loans, aren't they? And I get it, but like, it's strange how that are one over the other. I wouldn't watch that movie. Daniel Radcliffe doesn't have to be in it. They're also always banging on about medical debt. Yeah, well, they are, of course they are, yeah, but, like... I find it interesting that student loan debt is... yeah. It's an interesting point. I still owe 1.5k for an ambulance ride after my ex-husband assaulted me. Me, the victim, owes that money. I've always thought, if I really didn't like Sothen... could I beat him up and call him an ambulance and stick $3,500 on his... You know what I mean? On his debt. Like, knock him unconscious and then... Can't imagine a government simultaneously refusing to provide healthcare while also making sure guns are widely available in a developed country. Neither or both, right? But yes, I don't know where this conversation is going. Technically you could, but you'd get charged for... And I would, yeah, but... Only if I got away with it. Only if I didn't escape well enough. I love where this conversation's going. Let's go with it. So Santa, imagine I got a few cans of Stella in. And Sothan was coming round to... deliver a plumber in loose-fitting dungarees. Deliver a plumber? I'm going to say deliver a pizza or do some plumbing. You don't get parole anywhere in the US for that. Where's my pitchfork? I say we try it out. Hell yes, I'm here to deliver a plumber. How many plumbers would you like? Sad but true as my ex is walking around freely to do it again. America, fuck yeah, that's wild. Oh, yeah, and you have to pay for it. If something wasn't white, they'd give you a badge. 28 satire is dead. Even after he pled guilty. So he pled guilty to this. And they still won't waive your ambulance fee. Jesus. That's fucking stupid. Are you just delaying paying it? To work something out? Again, completely. Nobody has to answer anything like this. Avoiding that bill like the plague. Three minutes. Can I do another round? Santa Iva, buy two, get two deal if you've misplaced your pitchfork. Too broke for a house, so fuck my credit score. Avoid all bills. Don't listen to Mina, she's a scammer. Yeah, somebody sent me a lockbox in the mail in WoW and said, can you open this for me? And I was like, yeah, of course. And I posted it in Discord. I was like, that's a new one. Somebody sending it in the mail and asking me to open it. Interesting. And then I realised that it costs 60 silver per item to send it back. Right? And you think, well, that's just cost me... No, not 60 silver, 60 copper. So that's just cost me a silver and a half or whatever to send it back. And then I thought, hang on a minute, I'm getting charged to help this guy because there was 2 items. What is going on here? Where's my axe go? Fuck that, look. I'll put these in, then I'll go and we'll end it there. And then I realised that Mina has been paying me 1 copper to open all the lockboxes I've ever opened for her in the history of our time playing WoW, which is probably, how many, Mina? 40? 50? Probably over the course of the years. Which means all the profit I've made from Mina being tight, I lost in that one transaction, and then some. Awful. Right, that's going to do it for today. Let's go back and save, and we'll Paulie Bridge tomorrow, and we're back in My Summer Car on Monday. There was a thing on Radio 4 the other day explaining why vet bills are so expensive. Quite simply because we as a nation have no idea what this stuff really costs, because it's also heavily subsidised, or indeed free at the point of access. Wait, so because the government subsidises general health... Alright, Uncle, give us a beer. I'm off tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Therefore, look after the house. I'll see you on Monday. Well, so that means that because we as a nation have everything either heavily subsidised or free regarding our own healthcare, we're not quite sure how much looking after something is. Therefore, vet bills seem expensive, but they actually aren't. It's quite reasonably priced. That's wild. One with an extra prong. I'm meeting Siddles in a bit, so I need one. Probably take him to small claims court and have him pay for it, but that involves having to deal with him, and I'm sure that's the last thing you want to do, yeah. The purpose of healthcare is just like any other industry, to extract as much value from the populace as possible, yeah. COD for 1 silver 20 does seem a bit petty. I wasn't doing that stuff, that I'm saying it cost me to send them back more than I've ever made from Mina. Right, that's going to do it. That was a weird week of My Summer Car. We went to prison, we killed our cousin, we got the car registered, we've nearly got Sothan back to go time. That was a successful week. Even if we spent all of yesterday having the worst stream imaginable. And this is the 419th stream since I've had to miss one. And we are now into a new streak. Imagine. See, I'd never make you pay to open my lockboxes. It's 1 copper per. The word industry is the problem, yeah. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Tractor playing 2 PM. I know, I keep getting copyright struck for it, that's the issue. Uncle's got COVID, yeah. Like an IV bag costs $15 and a vet will charge $60 most times. Human IVs are the same thing and cost $120, yeah. We just don't get it. Just get a little bag for life, it's bigger and cheaper. Vets are not regulated anyway, so they can charge whatever they want. You can get charged different amounts at different vets clinics. And I bet it's different in different countries as well, right? Draco, welcome to the stream. How are we? Right, that is it today. That is it this week for My Summer Car. I'll be back on Monday for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in my summer car. As always, a weird week. We're back almost where we left off, and I spent entirety of yesterday's stream in jail. Kinda glad it's over. Luckily today was good, and I'll see you on Monday for the next one. It's really the fault of Sothan for killing me, to be honest. None of this would have happened if he hadn't done that. Right. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you for being here. Anybody fancy some marbles? You can say no if you don't fancy it. You know? Alright. As you all know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between the greens and the oranges. When you join, you get randomly assigned a colour, and the greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person who should wear the golden name. And the title, Person of the Century of the Day. If you'd like that to be you, all you must do is type the password, and if and only if you are in the Discord, I will give you a marble, and if your marble wins, you get the golden title. As you can see from the score at the top, Sothan yesterday won 20... Drekka, do you know your performance in Monster Marbles the other week? Sothan obliterated it yesterday. At one point, Tagslack was in second in the last sort of 30 minutes, and Sothan was on 25. Tagslack was in second on 12. Ridiculous. Right, if you'd like to be in for today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... registered. Go. Also, Alkarion, by the way, is Person of the Century of the Day, though, because that was Monster Marbles after we had to do something while I sat in fucking prison for 3 hours. Right, we've got Drekka in for the greens. Alkarion, who won yesterday's normal marbles. Current Person of the Century of the Day for the oranges. Easy Green for the greens. Azzy for the oranges. Shake for the oranges. Summon for the greens. Cats for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Razor for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. I feel like I missed somebody there. No? No. Cheeky for the oranges. Cheeky's got a big H, pass it on. Kelly for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Neo for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. Sothan for the greens. Mindright for the oranges. Chrisman, my love, welcome to the stream for the oranges. Shitty Siddles for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. And Eric, welcome to the stream, good afternoon, for the greens. 22 marbles into the race. We have Drekka, Alkarion, Easy Green, Azzy, Shake, Summon, Cat, Dougie, Razor, Mina, Cheeky, Kelly, Lundio, Scotty, Neo, Chaz, Sothan, Mindright, Chrisman, Siddles, Satan, and Eric. 11 greens and 11 oranges. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Who needs their first points today? Azzy. No, Azzy's got one. Summon, Razor, Kelly, Neo, and Eric. 5 people need their first points. Oh, and Santa at the end. Okay, we have slightly more. Rooster and Santa. 2 greens, never mind, it's no longer fucking balanced. Rooster for the greens and Santa for the greens. Deal. Shake says 7. We're on normal maps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rosen is the name of the level. 24 marbles into the race. I've got you in, Rooster. I got you in. Right. Best of luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Rooster needs his first point as well. There's 6 people looking for their first. Satan's the record holder on this level. 3, 2. Oh, Kitten. Kitten. That's the orange we needed to balance it out. The lucky Kitten. We're going to get an orange win for you, though. Here's Chris, man. He's going to do it. You watch. I'm stoned and slow. Pretty up there. Kitten's too busy playing Breath of the Wild. Right, we've got Chaz in the lead on this one for the greens. Neo in second place for the oranges. Scott has gone on the right side. This is quite a long level, so buckle up, everybody. Victory or DNF, somebody needed to say it. Mindright did above it. Roos has predicted a Sothan win. Neo forced Sothan back, looking for his first point of the year. Roos is there as well. Left side currently looks to be Azzy, Dougie. Cheeky's up there as well. Come on, Neo, for the oranges. Just make sure you go forwards on this bit. Yes, that was strong. Azzy, Dougie. Santa's there as well. Neo gets past that little bullshit. I can't really skip around too much on this. This is what happens when Kitten says juice is soup. She did say that, word for word. Neo's gone for his boost. Azzy on the left side. Santa's coming as well. Azzy and Neo are holding things down. Can Neo get his first point? I feel like in the last sort of month, tons of people have got their first points. Like, Maim Dust got one. Azzy, Neo, like, final week's going to be rammed with people all of a sudden. Yes, Shake's overtaken all them greens on that side. Azzy as well. This is looking really orange to say we've got less. Neo's just nailing these crossroads. You love to see it. It's the same map from yesterday. We must have played it yesterday, but we played loads, don't forget. Monster marbles, right? Oh shit, Dougie's got the overtake. Neo, you need to have a good run through this shit. Oh. Beer is broth. Wheat juice. Razor on that side looking for his first point. This is really fucking orange. But memory might be confusing. It was jail day yesterday, don't forget. That was yesterday. No, Neo, no! Oh, he's good. Yep. Dougie's approaching now. The people in second and third are both green. Right, Neo needs a very strong run through this spinner. He can't afford to get stuck. He's been in the lead since the start. Oh, that might drag him back in. Neo, no! He's good. He's made it through. Siddles is now in the lead on the other side. Can Siddles make it through his spinner? He can. All right. Neo for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. Is there anything that could cause problems here? Neo, go forwards. Yes! What a marbles performance from Neo this has been. Absolutely no danger for the whole thing. Dropped out early, got focused by the camera, and on his first marbles back for a while, or one of his first marbles back, he is person of the century of the day. Another orange on the list for final week. We need as many oranges as possible because... the orange's 200th point of the year. It's beautiful. Right. Cheeky. Wait, that's cool. Hey, look what Cheeky's just posted in Discord, everybody. Apparently the number plate, has come from a film, look, VBX403. That's tippy toppers. Alright, where's Neo in the air? I can never find anybody now because of the streamer mode thing. It drives me mad. Where's Neo? There he is. Neo, you are now person of the century of the day. Congratulations. I'm taking the crown off. I'll carry on. It goes orange to orange. And do you know what else I'm going to do, just to be spiteful? Sothan, get that pink name off. To be fair, you won it like a person of the century of the day. I've just given him gold instead of stolen his pink. No! Okay, they're good. Sothan's green again for the first time in like 3 days. As long as I keep predicting Sothan being the winner, he won't win. Neo well played, miles ahead of anybody in second. Siddles and Mina are fill the podium out for the oranges. Santa, the most advanced, green, miles behind. Is it mathematically possible for the greens to win anymore? I mean, if Charles dies, the greens get 25 points. But I suppose there's what... how many marbles is there in a week? 5. Plus there's a load of stream races. You know what, Dougie? There's tons of chance. There's also 55 points to play for in final week. I mean, if the Greens started showing up for golf, they could utterly crush everything, but they don't. Right, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all for being here. Neo, well played. First person to century of the day for a while. Since what, 2019 or something, I think? 2020? Good shit. Right. Team scores sit then with the oranges getting their 200th point and the greens on 142. Lovely. If you'd like to compete in any of this garbage, there'll be another stream tomorrow, but it's not My Summer Car. That returns on Monday. Tomorrow is the one day we take off of My Summer Car. Physics Friday, where we're going into Polybridge, where things are getting a bit difficult. So the music will be relaxing, but my sweaty face won't. Scores are in the pins if you'd like to keep up on who's got what points, and there'll be another marbles tomorrow. When is golf? I'll show up. Tomorrow, whatever time it is 3 hours from now, but tomorrow. Never got the invite. Everybody's invited, actually. Greens or oranges. We just don't like greens there because the personalities ruin it, you know? Right. That was not a bad stream. We're out of prison. We're good. We're fine. We're laughing. Good. But I'm getting out of here. Thank you all for the support. Congratulations to Neo. Congratulations to the Greens. The playthrough's actually working. We got to finish in a good position. Lovely. And I got to take Sothan's crown off. Right, I need to go and run because I've got a raid tonight. I love you all. Let me link you this if you haven't seen it yet. This is the best of Doomhaus 2020, August 2023. Again, I'm terrified that that's not the right link. Let me check it so you don't have to. It is. Make sure you're following everybody on that list if you haven't already. And enjoy the best of if you're yet to see it. That's the highlights of both this stream and everybody else that streams in this place for August of this year. Right, if you're staying on the platform, keep an eye out for Chaz, who might be live now. I think Alkarion will be live. Keep an eye out for Cheeky. Let me check. Never mind, none of them are live, but the Kilobits is. So I strongly recommend going over there and watching a friend of the Doomhaus. But that is it for me today. Can somebody say a final word? As I say, Sothan, Chrisman, Chaz, Neo, Dougie, Alkarion, Rooster, Summon, Easy Green, Chaz, and everybody else. I love you all. Thank you all. I will see you all tomorrow for Polybridge, and I'll see you on Monday on My Summer Car. But without further ado, until the wheels fall off, the final word for today is an important one after the shit show we went through yesterday. Freedom.